What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit more about this charger. And I'm going to show you renders from previous, and I'm going to show you the actual car. And I'm going to hit you with an I told you so. Before we get back into the video, I want to thank Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. If you're into cars, you've probably already pretty good about maintenance. You change your oil, you rotate your tires, you keep up with recalls, and you fix small issues before they become expensive ones. Tell me how I know. I think online privacy is a lot like preventative maintenance on your cars, right? Most people don't realize how much personal information is floating around online, right? Until something happens, whether it's identity theft, scam calls. You ever get those, I'm calling you about your extended warranty. You get phishing attempts, or simply discovering that your home address and phone number are publicly searchable, which is kind of concerning. So Delete Me helps by finding your information on hundreds of data broker sites and people search websites, right? They submit removal requests on your behalf, saving you all kinds of time and continuing to monitor over time. So if your information shows up again, they work to remove it again. So here's my latest report. I'm going to cut to it so you can see it from Delete Me. So it's one of those things that isn't very exciting to think about, but it's something I'm glad someone else is handling for me. It saves me a ton of time and also keeps my personal information off the internet, which is huge. If you want to clean up what's out there on you, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage and use code TK Garage at checkout for 20% off. You can also use the QR code that you see on the screen for the entire time to get you over there as well. Now, let's get back to it. Major shout out to our sponsors over at Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. We love them as a monthly sponsor. They always look out for us, and it's a product that I actually use. So I'm going to put some stuff up here on the screen for you to look at. I want to show you the previous renders or whatever. We thought this thing could be different things, and then I'm going to show you what it is. So in the last 24 hours, I had different people messaging me and telling me that what we're seeing might not be a charger. It might actually be the Cuda. And I went, no, they're not going to do that. No, could they? No. But it would make sense if they're going to drop the 1,000 horsepower Hurricane X in the charger and they call it powered by SRT. But the Cuda actually is an SRT. And then you have the SRT, Super B or the SRT Daytona, with the Wang coming later. That wouldn't surprise me. Never mind the Copperhead. So could it be a charger or is it a Cuda? Not a super long video for you guys today, but I want you to look at these images very closely, side by side, and tell me if this lines up for you, because it lines up for me. It looks exactly like what my friends that were invited, at least two of them that went in and got to see these vehicles in there, up front. And, no light bar across the front, more aggressive front end, bigger air inlets, all of that stuff matches up from the previous information that allowed us to create these renders previously. And if you look at what we've posted previously versus what that car is, they line up exactly. I am interested to see, we're going to know here in less than 2 weeks anyway, but I'm interested to see what exactly this thing's going to be, because now I have doubt. Is this not a charger? Could this be the SRT Cooda? And I've seen everybody's comments. Is this the car that Tim was lifting the sheet up on? Nope. Sure the fuck ain't. This is not the car. that Tim was lifting the sheet up on in front of the Dodge house. Absolutely not. It's not. This one's different. And you can tell that just by the air inlets on the bottom and on the front fascia. But I leave the question to you. Do you think this is the big boy 1,000 horsepower Hurricane X Charger, or is this a Hemi-powered Srt Cooda? Could this be the Hemi Cuda that could make a surprise appearance at Roadkill Nights? Now, we know that we've heard that Ram and Jeep are supposed to steal the show. And I'm getting every day I'm getting shit in where people are telling me all the different stuff that's coming for Ram in terms of SRT at Roadkill. And it's exciting. I got a ton of videos for you guys coming in the next couple of days, so stay tuned. But what do you think about these two vehicles, you know, the render and the actual car? Is this the Charger? Is this the Hurricane X SRT Charger? Or is it the Cuda? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As always, stay petty, my friends.